Imagine you're part of a new project team at a fast-growing startup, working to launch a product you've been passionate about for years. This isn't just any project. It's your idea, your vision, and you've advocated tirelessly to bring it to life. After convincing a colleague to join you, they suggest adding a third team member for diversity of thought and mention that they had a similar idea 5 years ago that never took off. The plan was to have 4 team members, but before the first meeting even happens, one person bows out, leaving just 3 of you. Despite the smaller team, you're ready to push forward and make it happen. For the first brainstorming session, the team agrees to meet an hour early to align and prepare. You arrive early, excited to see the workspace for the first time, and one other colleague arrives soon after. You both settle into your spots at the table. The third person, however, arrives 30 minutes late. When they arrive, the seating arrangement is already established, and the meeting goes well despite the late start. At the second session, you again arrive early and set your things in the same spot as last time. However, the late colleague suggests shuffling seats so everyone gets a fair turn in different spots. You're caught off guard, as this was never discussed, and you prefer consistency for workflow and comfort. Wanting to avoid conflict in the moment, you agree to shuffle your seat, but it didn't sit well with you. You later message the group, politely explaining your preference to not shuffle seats each meeting, in hopes to start a dialogue and manage expectations moving forward. The late colleague does not acknowledge your message. As the next meeting approaches, the late colleague informs the team they won't be able to attend the next 2 meetings. You take this opportunity to return to your original seat, reasoning that with the team member absent, and given their lack of response to your earlier message, it makes sense to resume the arrangement that works best for you. However, you later learn that this person feels sidelined and upset, arguing that seating arrangements were never formally discussed, and despite their tardiness, they believe their preferences should still be accommodated. They accuse you of being inflexible and undermining the team dynamic, criticizing your proactive personality and initiative in securing resources to ensure the project's success, despite your clear commitment to its goals. The late colleague complains that you should have called them to discuss the matter if it bothered you so much, even though they failed to acknowledge your original message. You believed the message was sufficient, especially given previous instances where their lack of responsiveness made you feel slighted. Efforts to address the situation are met with resistance, and communication becomes strained. Ultimately, the team decides to move forward without this person to preserve the integrity of the project, because time is of the essence. After deciding to move forward without them, the former teammate claims partial ownership of the project. They are now demanding reimbursement for the time they spent attending meetings and contributing their input. How would you handle this situation?